Hello everyone, Valentine also here for Graded Picture Playground. If this is your first time on this channel, hit on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell to get notified when new video is uploaded. In this tutorial, I want to show you how to stabilize shaky footages. This sometimes happens when you're recording without either your tripod or your gimbals or stabilizer, as the case may be. So you often experience jittery footages, something like this. This is an example of a shaky footage. You can find yourself in other complex situations, but the process that I want to teach you is the same all over. And one thing you should understand is that depending on how long your clip is would also determine how fast and slower it may stabilize. Let's begin. So you come to your effects and type for warp stabilizer. Your warp stabilizer is under distort in your video effects. Pick the warp stabilizer and place it on the footage. And instantly you will see an instruction that analyzing in the background, step 1 of 2. When you come to your effects and control, you will see how it's doing the analysis here. So we'll have to pause and wait for it to render. Let me fast forward this section. You can now see that it's stabilizing the footage. Immediately it finishes stabilizing, you see everything becomes normalized. Let me render the workspace for you to see what the warp stabilizer has done. So you click on enter. Before you start stabilizing your clips, ensure that you cut out the sections that you need from those clips for it to render faster. I think that should be a tip that you should take note of. So don't always render the entire clip. Cut out the areas that you need from that clip before stabilizing, so that you will have a faster way to edit and stabilize such a clip. So let's play now and see. You see that everything is stabilized. It's no longer shaky the way it is before. So that is the function of the warp stabilizer. So this function was only present in the Adobe After Effects, but now we have into the Premiere Pro to enable you stabilize any kind of shaky footages, no matter how it was being shot. The most important thing is for it to stabilize it. So let me take you through some of the functions of the warp stabilizer. Immediately you apply it, this is the function that you see here. So you see the stabilizer settings, which you have the result. So if you click on the drop down arrow, if you should select the no motion option, what you see here is that it will have a still kind of image. So it is not expected that you make do of the no motion. Instead, you should apply the smooth motion, which is on the default setting of the warp stabilizer. So when you come down the smoothness, you also have to decide how smooth you would want the stabilization to be. So on the default is on 50%, which I also left it for. Then the method of stabilization, which you would want to also create, this one is Subspace Warp, which means that when it finishes stabilizing, it has to adjust every of the pieces or every of the angles that are not in frame to fit the frame that you have done. So this is the perspective. You talk about the position, scale, and rotation, then position. So it all depends on what area of your clip that you want to stabilize. That is what determines how the warp stabilizer is going to work. So this is it. These are the functions. So the advanced section of it, which I wouldn't really want you to dive into, is automatic. So I hope this tutorial helped and you have learned something about stabilizing shaky footage in the process when you have a clip recorded without using a tripod or a gimbal or stabilizer, as the case may be. So if this is your first time on this channel, please hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. Please and please share with your friends, because this would always help our channel to grow and encourage us to do more tutorial for you. I am Valentine Ose. See you in our next tutorial.